stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple cards from the Prisma Visions Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Don't pay attention to it because that could just mean it's for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So already, before even drawing any cards, a couple of messages have come through. So if you hear like talking in the background, that's just like a video playing. And I feel like that's a sign for you that there is some noise in the background that you need to address. I just saw 1, 2, 3. Trust that everything happens for a reason. It definitely feels like more of a figurative kind of message, like a small distraction that you need to address. But it could be literal. Also, you might have heard someone coughing. So there could be something here for sure for someone about communication. The previous 4 videos that I have recorded have had a lot of messages related to communication, and then the coughing in the background again kind of just confirms that for me. So yeah, communication, maybe some sort of little distraction that needs to be addressed. Take it however it resonates. But for your first card, we have the Knight of Cups. I think this, I just saw 222, is very telling of how you express your passionate and more emotional and mental type of energy, your air, fire, water kind of energy. Which one is missing? Earth energy is the only thing that's missing. It definitely feels like your more internal energies, pretty much, everything other than earthly energy is what you need to focus on. But I also feel like focusing on your more watery, airy, passionate type of energy is also a reflection of working on your earthly energy in some way. If this isn't making sense to you, don't worry about it. Basically just saying that your inner world seems to be the main focus right now. This Knight of Cups shows someone, this could be you or this could be yourself. What? This could be you or this could be someone else. I just saw 333. Someone here I'm feeling really needs to express themselves, and they also need to grow and mature mentally and emotionally. This could be you and another person. It doesn't just have to be one or the other. And I also saw 3, 4, 5. So trust that everything happens for a reason. If you feel that you and somebody are mirroring each other in some way, seeing yourselves in each other, that's happening for a reason. Maybe there is potential here to have more understanding between you two than it seems. With this Knight of Cups, though, this more immature kind of energy, I don't feel that you should be focused on love. Only take what resonates, but it definitely feels like you need to be focused on you right now. And that's not to say you can't work on developing a relationship with someone through friendship. That's just to say that you need to prioritize where you invest your energy, for sure. Let's go ahead and get your next card. Interesting. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, 4, 5, 6. everything definitely happens for a reason. That's a funny message to come through, because the Wheel of Fortune does have that element of karma. It's almost like there's this message that you better understand why things happen than you think you do. Like when you're like, why me, why me, why me? You know the answer more than you think you do. I think this just really highlights how much you need to be focused on yourself and your healing. And I just remembered, I don't know if you can hear it outside, but it's storming a little bit. You can hear thunder. That's so interesting, because I didn't even realize. I totally forgot it was supposed to storm around this time. And I think that's very, very interesting to happen during a reading, because for me, storms are very symbolic of a challenging opportunity that will really help you feel more empowered. It will really help you step into your strength more, your courage. I definitely feel that you need to be more comfortable with going outside of your comfort zone. That is possible. You just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Something that has really helped me manage my anxiety is telling myself it's okay to feel anxious. That feeling does not mean that I can't keep moving forward. Anxiety is just a feeling. I'm thinking of a card, a custom card that I have that I made myself. It talks all about how anxiety is just a feeling, and that feeling can't stop you. Only you can. So I'm really feeling something here about needing to get out of your own head and needing to really just get out of your own way. This definitely, I felt, kind of screams your own worst enemy kind of energy. So allow yourself to heal, to understand the way you process things, to understand your thoughts, your perspectives, your feelings, your passions. A lot of your energy really, really needs to be devoted to yourself right now, so you can overcome some cycles that were developed in the past and that you really need to overcome, so that way you don't repeat the past. I'm feeling that message of evolve or repeat. Do you want to face the same cycles or the same challenges again? And if you don't, you have the power to flip the script, to change the direction that you're going in. So definitely don't underestimate your power. Really, truly recognize how powerful and capable you actually are. It's really just a mind over matter kind of thing, it feels like. There's also the solar plexus on this card, so that could be a significant, I almost said zodiac sign, a significant chakra for you, but there could also be some sort of significant zodiac sign. Could be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, like the water signs, since there could be someone here with a water sign that is definitely significant here for someone. And the last message that I'll get from these cards is the number 10 on this Wheel of Fortune. I almost said your ancestors, so maybe specifically your ancestors are really trying to come through, but in general, the universe and your spirit guides are trying to connect with you, to guide you and give you information and wisdom to help you heal and move forward and really help you understand your place or your purpose. To wrap up this reading, I'm going to get a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. And I'm just going to shuffle out a couple cards for you. With the dog barking, I don't know if you heard it, but that could be a sign for someone that the universe and your spirit guides are really trying to alert you of something, warn you, or protect you from something. With the trajectory that you're on now, if you don't, I feel, change lanes, you might regret it. For your first card, we have Pain reflects potential with the number 24. And the number 24 in numerology comes down to the number 26. And I'm about to see 1010 on the clock. There it is. And that's really, really strong confirmation there that the universe and your spirit guides are really trying to connect with you. So pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities and the spiritual communication that you receive. Pay attention to your feelings as well, and your inner voice. This pain reflects potential. This card, I made this card, like really just, if you're in a low mood, if you feel depressed or anxious, really just sit in that energy and imagine that how much pain you feel, that you're feeling, is a reflection of how much potential you have to experience joy. Like, that idea of flipping the script is so significant. I'm also feeling something here about flipping the switch. Like really just doing a 180 on the way that you look at yourself and the way that you look at the world can really, really unlock a lot for you, especially in the material world. The number 6 really confirms as well what I was saying about how you need to focus on yourself, specifically self-love and learning how to truly love yourself unconditionally and to love the parts of you that you cannot change. I'm also feeling something here about the Serenity Prayer. You might want to look that up if you don't already know it. But for your last card, we have the number 50 or the number 5. If something feels off, trust it. So I'm being reminded of that message, of that warning. If you feel like the path that you're on now, if you don't heal and grow, if you feel that, the way you're moving forward now is going to put you in a place you'll regret, definitely trust that feeling with the coughing in the background. Communication, it's so important for you to express yourself. And that's interesting because I just saw 1222, which is, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's sort of like a combined message to just be yourself and to trust that it's going to pay off and to just really, really trust that everything happens for a reason. Your voice matters, your story matters, and you deserve to be heard and to be seen. But that really first starts with hearing yourself and really truly seeing yourself. I'm getting like this imagery in my head of like you looking straight at yourself in the mirror, and then like the whole, your eyes are supposedly the windows to the soul. There's something very powerful about looking yourself in the eye, or like in the mirror. I don't know. Take it however it resonates, but that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.